94.3 94.3
94.3 Radio 1, India's only music station. My name is MJ Rakesh. Welcome back to One Bengaluru, One Music. One place, like I said, where we bring you some unconventional, unheard and underground music and the makers of it. Two bands every single Sunday that jam up live and unplugged in the studio with me. But right now, a four-piece metal act from Bengaluru that plays melodic death metal, which is also referred as mellow death, a style developed during the mid-90s, primarily in England and Scandinavia. That's the band Corrode, right here in the studios. Welcome to Radio 1, Corrode.
Yeah!
Oh, okay, alrighty. Okay, Corrode, a very heavy negative word, guys. It also means, according to me, I think, disintegration, crumble, collapse. That's what my dictionary says. What does yours say about this?
Corrode, if you look at the lyrics for our song Corrode, it starts off with voices in my head forcing me to kill, and basically we look at the aspect of insanity or corrosion of the mind. It's not to do with a very literal corrosion. Oh my god, metal and acid corrode. It's nothing like that. It is actually, it's to do with the degradation of your mind, how insanity sets onto you, and that's why the song talks about. If you look at the lyrics, it's about possession, it's about schizophrenia, it's about absolute madness.
All right, when it comes to melodic death metal that you guys play as a genre, Dark Tranquility, In Flames, Children of Bodom, Deaths, Kalma, Insomnium, Winter Sun, Opeth, these are the bands that come to my mind, right, when I think of melodic death metal. Explain to me, how different is it from yours?
One of the main differences is that most of these bands have a keyboard player, and our band's one of the few bands that don't use a keyboard player.
Then how do you bring in the melody?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what makes our music very different. Because thing is, like me being a bassist, I play a lot of melody on the bass, and there's a lot of melody coming from the guitars as well, and the drummer creates a lot of creative drum lines, so that makes our music a lot more unique than these other bands. That's how we try to stand out.
Alright, so tell me quickly, to begin with, the first song that you want to play to Bengaluru, to tell them what exactly your genre is.
Okay, the first song is the song called Laconic, and Laconic is, if you look at Greek mythology, there were people like Leonidas, or those kings back in the day who really didn't have to say much to get the point across. They just it was probably one little line that they had to say, and Laconic is about that. Laconic is about this is Sparta.
Alright, then bring it on, Spartans! Well, that's Aditya Rajan on the guitar and vocals, Vinay Ganesh, who's also called as Goldie on the guitar, Nikhil Kumar on the bass, and Ashwin Alexander on the drums. From the band Corrode, going live right here on One Bengaluru, One Music, with me, MJ Rakesh.
One Bengaluru, One Music. One Bengaluru, One Music. 94.3 94.3
Well, heavily distorted guitars, tremolo picking, deep growling vocals and blast beat drumming. That's the band Corrode dishing out some melodic death metal for you right here on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh. Well guys, for a melodic death metal band like yours, the first challenge is connecting with the masses. It's not a genre that sinks in pretty easily into the masses. How do you crack that?
Actually, not one of our main things when we write the music. We write the music first for ourselves. We are happy with the music. Once we play it live, then one thing is we put on a stage act. We make sure that when somebody's listening to us, they feel the music the way we feel it. What we feel, they should be able to feel that. And also, we keep them interested with our drumming and our bass lines. Keep them very interested. And the leads come in, so that you get that entire atmospheric feel. And we have heavy rhythm and.
So as much as the death metal part of it is heavy distortions and tremolo picking, you try and get the crowd on through your melodies. Melodic death metal then hence. Alright, the second one is, it's not easy to create this kind of music, right? Trying to get in some melody in the middle of all the distortions. Now tell me, how do you guys put together this sound?
There's a lot of complexity involved in, when we are jamming together. Especially drummer Ashwin, he puts a lot of complex beats. It's very hard for us to cope up when we are jamming.
So you mean to say your song structures are pretty complex?
Exactly. When it comes to see how the way we write the songs is one person writes the song, we give it across, we tab it and give it across, and they learn it, and when we come to the jam room, we put in all the ideas there. So that's when we share the ideas and make a song complete.
So each one of y'all bring a different sound to the song.
Exactly.
And that puts together that one song. Alright, so tell me, which is the next song that you want to play for Bengaluru?
The next song that is on the album, it's actually on the track. It's called Casting Shadows. Everyone is born alone and you die alone. And Casting Shadows kind of brings about that, that atmosphere where we literally embrace that and say, oh my god, this is my life. Here it is.
Alrighty, bring it on. This is the band Corrode going live right here with me, MJ Rakesh, on One Bengaluru One Music, 94.381, maximum music, maximum choice.
One Bengaluru, One Music. One Music.
94.3. 94.3.
While complex song structures with multiple tempo changes, heavy metal fusing the elements of death metal, that's the band Corrode you're listening to live right here on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh. Well guys, the band has played at many college fests and local gigs, and in May 2009, Goldie suffered a severe neck injury, right? Which put him out of action for a couple of months. Goldie has a heavy head, literally. I can see that, and I know when he headbangs, it's not a joke. Goldie, what happened, my friend?
Yeah, so you have around 300 people in front of you and then headbanging to whatever you're playing, some heavy music, and you just get into the groove and you go with them. To be frank, I was with the crowd out of the stage, headbanging with them.
In the mosh pit?
Right, exactly there, yeah. In the mosh pit basically, and that's when it hit me and I had a click sound in my neck.
Ooh.
And the best part is I actually finished the gig after that. There's half an hour left, and I was like, if you see the pics and the videos, I was like standing like stiff and finished the gig. That was the best part actually.
Oh, so you actually completed the gig in
Yes.
spite of your neck injury on the
very
headbang.
similar thing actually happened in Hyderabad also to him. It was the same scenario where we had so many people in front of us. They were all going insane, and
I think you should ban headbanging from
That's a
Goldie's
big part of the
life.
music. His physiotherapist makes a lot of money off him. So
Yeah, for all you know, next time you'll have the head in his hand. You don't want that happening, right? Okay, so which has been your best gig so far till date as a band? You guys have performed across. You guys have done a lot of gigs. Which has been your best live gig?
Okay, if I say my neck breaking gig was the best for me.
our best gig was one we played quite recently. We played at Hyderabad Extreme Sports Bar. The reason it was so special is because it was our first outstation gig as a band, and that was a different experience first of all, and also because the number of people that showed up, we never really expected. I mean, we don't know the scene in Hyderabad besides Deccan Rock, where not many people turned up as such, so we didn't expect much from the crowd. But the amount of people that we got and the amount they loved our music, and it was our longest set. We played for a whole hour, and the crowd was crazy. And the entire 3 days we spent in Hyderabad was awesome. Like the biryani, the people, whatever, everything. Hyderabad was awesome.
Fantastic.
Paradise Hotel.
Alrighty. So tell me now, which is the next song you want to play for Bengaluru, guys?
we would like to play the self-titled song Corrode. We've been playing it for a very long time. It's a big crowd puller.
It's like the anthem of the band.
Yeah,
right?
it is. The first note of the song, everybody recognizes it. It's got so good, we stopped introducing the song.
Oh.
We just played.
So your melodic death metal cult knows what
Yeah, they
Corrode's
do. They know what's
anthem
coming
is.
next.
Alright, so let's bring it on. The anthem of the band Corrode that best describes them. Right here on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh.
One Bengaluru, One Music.
Yeah. 94.3. 94.3.
Well, that's Aditya, Vinay, Nikhil, Ashwin from the band Corrode playing some melodic death metal right here in the studios of 94.381 on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh. Well, guys, you are currently recording your first album, right? A Place Called Death, which comprises of 5 songs. Now, how's the effort been in producing these tracks?
Yeah, we just started recording quite recently, and we're recording with Ankit Suryakant from Theorize, the guitarist. We're recording at his place right now, and the bass tracking is almost done. The album should be finished quite fast, and it has 5 tracks. We've already played 2 of them, Laconic, Casting Shadows, Corrode. We'll be playing another 2 right now. It's been going quite smoothly, and our
And how do you guys plan to launch this? Is it fine to launch it underground with your own record label?
Yeah, we are going through our own record label. We are going through Sumit Suvarna from Metamorphic Productions. Yeah, we'll probably have a gig, EP launch gig, a proper gig where we actually launch it. You know, call people in, help them buy it. We aren't pricing it high. We're just pricing it at 100 rupees, man. I mean, people should be able to buy it.
Get some melodic death metal at just 100 rupees from the band Corrode.
Every album has a theme, and our theme this time is again, a really dark feel to it, something melancholic, and A Place Called Death is melancholy personified in that song, and it speaks about how you look at the world, and
Chorus actually goes like gaze upon the world from a higher place. So we actually have put ourselves in this place, some hypothetical place. We call it a place called death, and you look at the world from it. You look at the world in its actuality, what the world is from your position.
So how is the world from there for you?
It doesn't look too good, but then we all live with it, don't we?
Alrighty.
Another reason why the song is so special to us is because it's our first collaborative effort as a band. Like, all of us have put in a lot into the song, and it sounds like really unique, so
This
it
was
stands out.
the only jam that was completely written in a jam room.
Alright, bring it on. This is A Place Called Death, certainly on 94.3 Radio 1 by the band Corrode, going live on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh.
One Bengaluru, One Music.
Years ago, before I got to London, a tale of darkness went upon Westeros. Roaring fire, wall about the others of the air. With burning fires and their eyes that lie beyond the wall.
one music.
94.3. 94.3.
94.3 Radio 1, it is India's only music station with me, MJ Rakesh, on One Bengaluru One Music with the band Corrode that plays some melodic death metal for a living. Well guys, with the intensity that you describe how you feel for this music, how you feel for this genre, melodic death metal, tell me, do you find the traces of it in your real life when you actually are running a normal day?
So much.
Yeah?
So much.
Like every time it rains, I look up at the sky and this song just runs in my head. All our songs, they just run in my head. Because that's the atmosphere we're trying to create, that gloom, when you look up and, that uncertainty.
Everyone has pain, everyone goes through their own little private hell. No one knows about it. I'm pretty sure, you have your own little dark secrets and dark stories. Everyone who's listening to this program has their own little, shell that they've created for themselves, and they're dying to break out from it. But, what we do is tell you, what, if you want to sit in that shell, it's fine, but here's our music to help you, in that shell, just get with it. And in our lives, we all, honestly, our music is an escape from real life. It's an actual escape. We are here saying, this is what our life is about. I can't really go around crying about everything in my life, but we do that in our music.
Alrighty. So tell me, even before I let you go, where can Bengaluru catch you online?
Facebook, MySpace, Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, name, we've got it.
And all that is /Corrode.
Corrode.in.
That's CORRODEIN.
And on Facebook, we are Corrode Band.
And when are you guys performing live next that Bengaluru can catch you at?
We have the next big show, I think, would be Cemetery Gates. It's this huge thing that's happening probably at Kaira. It was at Kaira last time. And after that, there's a cool book coming out. It's called The Dead Metalhead by an author named Briju Chadda. Yeah, so he called us recently and he asked us, he's having a book launch and he wants us to play for him.
For the launch?
Yeah, for the launch.
Alright,
So,
that's good.
why.
Alright, so tell me, as you sign off, which is the last song you want to play?
We would like to play Hecatomb. This is one of our heavy numbers. It's there in the album because it's a crowd puller. It's a song for everybody in the crowd to go insane. This is one of the songs I don't want people to stand there and feel our music. I want you to run around and hit other people, push other people, have an awesome time and feel it in that way.
Oh God, you guys are violent. Okay, so heavy that it might just drop the radio set off, is it? Alright then guys, it was fantastic having you all here in the studio. All the very best with all your live gigs and all your future endeavors, and all the best with the album launch.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Alrighty, this is exactly what happens here on One Bengaluru One Music every single Sunday, where we bring you two bands, artists, singers, musicians that jam up live right here in the studios. If you know of anyone that needs to be on the show, you need to mail us bang@radio1.in, and in the subject line, do not forget to mention One Bengaluru One Music. As of now, this is MJ Rakesh signing off, but remember to log on to Facebook /One Bengaluru One Music. You can catch me there. Bring it on. This is the band Corrode going live right here on One Bengaluru One Music.
One Bengaluru, one music. One Bengaluru, one music.